Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Picture this. You're driving through a small town in Florida, you remember it from your childhood. You expect the quiet streets, the family owned diner, the old oak trees shading the sidewalk, but instead, all you see are endless rows of identical houses and a giant Target right in the middle, and bumper to bumper traffic. When it took 2 minutes to get from one side to the other, now it takes 20. The Florida you know is gone and replaced. Today I want to talk to you about something that's happening right before our eyes, suburban sprawl, and why if we don't act soon, we risk losing the very soul of Florida. This is personal for me. I grew up here, I've seen change firsthand, and I've also dug deep into credible sources across our state to understand what's happening. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through three uh, three impacts of suburban sprawl. Number one, the environmental destruction. Suburban sprawl is destroying Florida's environment. According to the Florida Department of Environmental Protection, we've lost around 3.5 million, with an M, acres of rural land. That's the size of Connecticut. Gone. When forests and wetlands are cleared for development, habitats are broken up. Animals like the Florida panther and the black bear, who depend on large connected spaces, are left trapped and struggling. The Florida Museum of Natural History also warns that as wild spaces shrink, we lose biodiversity forever. We'll never get it back. Even the Florida Wildlife Corridor, a project meant to protect our state's most vital natural areas, is under serious threat. The WLRN reports that if development keeps pushing into these areas, climate resilience will weaken, pollution will rise, and entire ecosystems could collapse. But it's not just the land that's disappearing, it's our way of life. Number two, suburban sprawl is eroding Florida's cultural and sense of community. When I was younger, each Florida town had its own personality, culture, whether it was hidden diners by the beach, a local festival, or a quirky mom and pop shop. Now, strip malls, chain restaurants, cookie cutter neighborhoods take over the whole place. According to the Florida Climate Institute, suburban development leads the loss of local business and historic character. When everything starts to look the same, people feel less connected to their communities. The small town charm that once made Florida so special is slowly disappearing, replaced by bland, generic landscape. And the worst part, this rapid growth isn't even sustainable. We get to my third point. Suburban sprawl is creating unmanageable growth that strains our wallets and our infrastructure. You might think more development means more money for towns, but that's just not the case. The Invading Sea reports that low density suburban neighborhoods don't bring in enough tax revenue to cover the costs of the roads, schools, and public services. That's why we're seeing traffic jams on roads that were never built for this many people. Schools are overcrowded, emergency services are stretched thin, and the cost of living skyrocket. The WLRN highlights that if we continue sprawling outward without smart planning, Florida will become less affordable and less livable for everyone. So what can we do about it? So today I'll talk to you about how suburban sprawl is wrecking Florida's environment, erasing our unique culture and burdening our infrastructure. The truth is, we can't stop change, and we shouldn't want to. Growth can be a good thing, but growth without wisdom is just destruction. We have a choice. We can support smarter, more sustainable development. We can protect our green spaces, invest in local businesses, and plan for a Florida that still feels like home. Because if we don't act soon, the Florida we love may only exist in old postcards and fading memories. Thank you for listening. Keep Florida, Florida.